Hi everybody, welcome to kdmoonchild's world. I'm Kaydie, and we are here for an I guess it's an unboxing and walkthrough, maybe a bit of a review on this deck that I just got the other day. The Spiritual Meaning of Birds Oracle deck. Discover the wisdom and insight of these divine winged messengers. It is by Aaron Murphy Hiscock. That's what it says. Aaron Murphy Hancock Hiscock. Okay, focus computer. Come on, there we go. Author of the Garden Witches Oracle deck. So, with that, let's get rid of the plastic. That probably would have made reading that a lot easier. I tell you. My goodness. It's a nice sturdy box. There. There you go. Now, that's much better. Lovely matte finish on this box. It's also, the letters are raised on the box. I don't know if you can see it just a little bit there. Here's the side. And a little bit from Simon & Schuster, publisher. And here's the back. Birds are not only majestic symbols, they are also important spiritual messengers, gracefully connecting us with the mysteries of the beyond. Now, with the Spiritual Meaning of Birds Oracle deck, you can discover their hidden messages, wisdom, and guidance. Inside, you'll find 50 cards featuring the secret symbolism and meaning behind the birds that appear in your life. The companion guidebook details how to create insightful readings, set up the possible card spreads that you can use, and interpret the cards' unique messages. Let this spiritual connection with the birds take flight with the Spiritual Messaging of Birds Oracle deck. Very good. And then you have, get it there, ISBN number. This is definitely not a bootleg copy. There you go. There's the number if you want to take a screenshot. Let's open this deck up and see what we get. Ooh, lovely box. Look how thick that is. Isn't that nice? It's that way here, too. I love it. You know what? I'm going to pause for a moment and bring you down just a little bit closer. There we go. That's a little bit better. Okay, let's get this started. Here's the guidebook. Get the cards out of here. Oh, nice. The cards aren't even sealed or anything. Cool. Okay, put them over there while we just the bottom of the box. Let's take a look at the guidebook while we're here. Nice stiff cover. Oh, lovely. It's in color. Oh, and it's divided into chapters. Look at this. Isn't that lovely? Tells you that chapter 1 is the basics of Oracle deck of Oracle. Chapter 2 is preparing your deck for reading. Chapter 3, how to read the cards. Chapter 4, card spreads. Part 3, The cards and how to interpret them. Part 1 is understanding how to use your deck. I love it. I skipped a page. We need to take a look at the copyright on this. Hello. Anytime now. Oop. Anytime now. There we go. This is a brand new deck. Copyright 2025. I thought it was new. Look at all the countries that it is published in. This is beautiful. So, let's take a look at what the book has to say. Here we have our introduction. Understanding the deck. Here you got the basics. Developing your intuition. Alternate uses of the deck. Inspiration. Part 2, working with this deck. Preparing your deck for readings. How to clear and cleanse it and attune it to your energy. Oracle deck blessing, and it gives you a list of everything you need to say this blessing for this deck, which I will do once I attune the deck and cleanse it for me. Right now, it's got all the energy of manufacturing and shipping all over it, and everybody who has touched it, including me. Attuning your deck, how to do that. How to read oracle cards. Oracle card spreads. Oh, great. It starts out with 1 card, then 3 cards, then 4 cards, then 5. And then they start going into things like the Tree of Life. And finally, the card spread of Migration. Awesome. The cards and how to interpret them. Here we go. Oh, Blackbird. Isn't that gorgeous? This is great. Gives you the card meaning. It gives you the genus name for the bird. I love it. Blackbird. Hidden potential, defense, and assertiveness. It's not a very thick book, so I'm just going to, oh, that's pretty. Blue jay. Oh, it's appears to have both kinds. There's 2 kinds of blue jays, The bluebird. So these are all in alphabetical order. There's the cardinal. The chickadee. They're funny to watch. Cormorant. Oh, love it. The cowbird. I love it. Okay. Crow. Cuckoo. I didn't realize cuckoos were yellow. Doves. There's lots of different kinds of doves. I love the artwork in these cards. Ooh, eagle. Look at that. Well, we're going to look at the card closer when we get in there. Oh, goldfinch. Let's see what we get here. What we got there? Grouse. A hawk. Ooh. Wisdom, perception, and observation. That pretty much describes a hawk. The heron. It even tells you where you can find the bird. Like what kind of habitat to look for them in. The junco. Right in here, it tells you the habitat to find them in. Where to find the junco? Junco are... I'm sorry, I can't read that. That is way too small for me. Let's enlarge it here on the computer screen. If it'll focus. There we go. Juncos are a common forest bird. Their habitat is coniferous or mixed forests, ranging from, what's that? Oh, subarctic boreal forests in Canada to high altitude mountainous forests in Central America. Wow, that covers all the United States. This is really like a mini bird book, only it's in oracle cards. The magpie, the owl. Oh, beautiful. Quail. Interesting quail. And the sparrow. I love it. The sparrow. Companionship, self-worth, and truth? No, trust. Oh, I love it. The sparrow. I can watch them all day long. Busy little things that they are. The swan. Okay. Here we go to the end here. We have the yellow warbler. And finally, the index of the oracle cards is all on one page. That makes it so easy to use. There are no note pages that you can use. And this tells you a little bit about the deck's creator. So, let's take a look at the deck. Let's quit fiddle fuddling around here. Okie dokie. Pretty back. I like the green. So we're going to start from the back of the guidebook to the front. Get the yellow warbler. The wren. The woodpecker. Waxwing. Cookie. Gobble gobble. The titmouse. I think that's the funniest name for a bird. Cute little bird, though. The thrush. Swift. Fast. Swan. The swallow. The starling. Sparrow. Sandpiper. Robin. Quail. Pigeon. Partridge in a pear tree. Anyway, sorry. Owl. Osprey. That's cool. Oriole. Ooh, that's pretty. I love it. I love it when you get to see those in the wild. They're so bright. So pretty. They have a beautiful song as well. The nuthatch. They're funny to watch them go down a tree head first. They don't fly off. They'll walk right down the trunk of the tree head first. A mockingbird. Magpie. Mockingbirds. Talk about an aggressive bird. And they represent communication, humor, and reflection. Let me tell you, you get near a mockingbird's nest, you'll get dive bombed. And they'll bring blood if they can. They're not afraid. They know no fear when it comes to protecting their nest. You just get near the tree the nest is in. Good luck. Then we have the magpie. The loon. I love the sound of a loon, especially when it's on a lake where it echoes in the quiet. It represents dreams, peace, and tranquility. Yes, the sound of a loon on a lake screams tranquility. If you can scream tranquility. Then you have the lark. There's our junco, hummingbird. The heron, the hawk, the gull, grouse, grackle, goose, Canadian goose. Love it. Goldfinch, the finch, falcon, the egret, such a beautiful bird, the eagle, mallard duck, the dove, cuckoo. Like I said before, I didn't know cuckoos were yellow. A crow. Then I don't think I've ever seen a cuckoo before. A crane. Ooh, that's a sandhill crane. It represents fidelity, longevity, and vigilance. The cowbird. Cormorant. Chickadees. Cardinal. Bluebird. Blue jay. And finally, the blackbird. Ooh, very nice. I love the artwork. It reminds me of Audubon's watercolors that he did. Let's see what we can do about testing the cards. Now, they came a little bit cupped. Here we go. Let's bend the test. Do the bend test. Oh, they stay a little bit bent. It's not really that bad. And then this way. No, that's good. How do they shuffle? I'm going to shuffle them bird up. See if we can, since they're a little bit cupped the other way, let's see what we can do about doing it this way. Stiff cards. They won't be after I shuffle them a few times, but they do shuffle nicely. They will last a long time, that's for sure. And I'm also going against how they're currently bent. There we go. So, wow. I thank you guys very much for joining me for this little walkthrough of the Spiritual Meaning of Birds Oracle deck. I thank you for being here. You guys have a terrific day. And if you decide that you would like to buy this deck, I hope you enjoy it. I'm looking forward to getting it all attuned and using it. I love birds, so I thank you very much for being here. You guys take it easy, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.